Okay, today's project's the windshield wipers. David come over to help me do it. And I don't know what those are called. What are those called?
Wiper on transmissions.
Transmissions there, yeah. And meanwhile, I was trying to straighten up some chrome because the chrome's got to go up under those. Now, I don't know how you say these. I can kind of try to say it. They call them like Chansons or something. What do you...
Cautions or something.
Yeah,
something weird.
See something.
French, whatever it is.
And the chrome goes up under that, so I got to get it ready too while he's lubing those up. So, okay, that's what we're doing. We had to find some screws. So, actually, some nuts. This is cool. We got the dash out. We can probably see in there where they go. It's right there in front of us, but I ain't got a light. There we go. So they got a little special nut on there. So that's one thing we had to know. Okay, so we're getting the other one in. Now, a lot of my heater and stuff's out of this car, so it makes it really easy to get to those.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
I've done one with the stuff in it. I wouldn't even attempt it now.
Yeah, it's a pain in the neck.
We're going to install this piece in first. This is the wiper transmission part. And we want, before we hook the cables up, we want this one up and we want this one down. After we put this piece in, I'm going to loosen these back up. Kind of done it a little backwards there. So loosen these back up, then it'll draw the cables in. We'll put the cables in the crisscross fashion, and then draw these back up to it and tighten them up. And then I'll show you the adjusting, how to adjust the tensions to it.
Okay, and David, this piece here, the long part goes on the bottom. See where it's a bigger space right there?
Because you have a pin here that fits into the electric wiper motor.
Yeah.
So if you had it backwards, that thing would, you'd have to mount your
motor backwards, yeah. Okay.
So we'll try it that way and see what happens now.
Okay. Right there. So here's that transmission. Now this thing's got a plunger in it, and there's two pulleys right here. Now when David pulls on that and I push this plunger down, you'll see them spread apart. See them? And then we're turning them. See how much we turned? And it locked it open.
Then when you release it.
And then when you push that back down, it takes the tension and tightens the cables up.
I'm sure at one time like a ratchet or something was pushing.
Well, here, okay, watch right here. See it tighten it back up. Okay, pull again. There we are. Now watch again, hold them tight. And when we pull this, not real tight, but loose. See how it tightened them back up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what we found out here, that this side, the passenger side, had the crisscross, right?
Right.
So tell them what you got. You got...
Yeah, it crisscrossed. We first read it backwards on the chart, but the top one, it'll curl around, go around to the top up here on the hook, and then the bottom one goes up here to the top, which makes it crisscross right here. Then after he released the plunger, it tightened it all up really good. And then once we go back and retighten the bolts up, it should be really good and snug, so it should work out pretty good.
There it is. And it went up behind that heater duct.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Okay, we finally got them on, and we don't have any wipers. David's turning on the battery charger. We put the motor on. We kind of had to rig it up.
Yeah.
And we got our wipers on. And we didn't have any wipers, so we're going to see what happens here. There you go. That's exact like factory. That's just like factory, ain't it? Yeah, that's how they're probably going to work. Let's leave those going, and we'll see if we can see what's going on down here. There's the transmission. Now the passenger side crosses. and the driver's side goes straight. There we go. Shoot, we have to spray some water on the windshield, huh?
Yeah. Another thing to remember, you try to lube up all that stuff before you start trying to pull the cable out. Get everything good and loose before you if they've been sitting for a while.
Oh, here was a better shot. I forgot we had that right there where we can see it. There we are. Now, see those two bolts on that bracket that hold that? David has a 55. He says 55s and 56 don't have that, but we was actually able to use that and pull more tension on the cable.
Yeah, the cable, once the cable was put on, it still seemed a little bit loose. So as I had these loose, I took and put my hand and pulled it over this way, and then re-snugged these, and then it sounded like a guitar string when you flicked them in. So it tightened them up a little bit more, which is better. Not too tight. They're not real tight, but they're not loose.
Okay, so that's a Saturday afternoon job. Putting on wipers.
One more step. Closer.